Hello, students. Today I will start with a new chapter, that is the last chapter of your syllabus. That is the case studies of lumberjacks of Canada and the life in the Amazon basin. Now, we have done the two continents, that is North America and the South America. Today, I will discuss two cases. They are known as the case studies. One is of North America, another is that of the South America. So first of all, let us know what are lumberjacks. Lumberjacks means the highly skilled forest workers. Highly skilled forest workers, they are known as the lumberjacks. And what is lumbering? It is the cutting down of trees and their transport to the market is known as lumbering. What is lumbering? Cutting down of trees and their transport to the market is known as lumbering. Now, why we will do lumbering of lumberjacks of Canada? Why we will study? Because lumbering is done in North America, especially in Canada. Two places are there. They are the states of Quebec and Ontario in the east and the British Columbia in the west. Now, why these two places are very popular for lumbering? The reason is these regions are not fit for agriculture. The reason behind is the cool climate and the short summers. The cool climate and the short summers are not suitable for the agriculture. That is why lumbering is the most important economic activity of the people of this region. Now, we will discuss that what is lumbering. It is the cutting, as I said, it is the cutting down of trees and their transport to the market is known as lumbering. Lumbering is also an important economic activity. Important economic activity means through which the people earn their livelihood. And in the taiga, the belt of the coniferous trees that stretches across the northern part of Canada, North America, so it stretches in this region, that is the taiga. You must have heard about the different type of forest, the taiga, the tundra, the evergreen, the deciduous. So in the taiga region, the Mediterranean type, the China type, so these are the different types of forest which are found in different places. The belt of the coniferous trees that stretches across the northern part of Canada. North America, in North America. So two reasons are there why agriculture is not possible in this region. The first of all, the cool and the short summers of the taiga are not suitable for agriculture. Therefore, in this sparsely populated, that means the population is very less here, populated region, the people depend on lumbering and trapping for economic sustenance. So people, the main economic activity of the people are lumbering and they depend on it for their sustenance, that is for their survival. In the Canadian taiga, coniferous tree grows in pure stand. Now, those who have attended my online class, they must have understood that the pure stand means in a large area of land which is dominated by a single species of tree. A single species of tree which covers a large part of area, that is known as a pure stand. Just opposite of pure stand is the mixed. That means if the species are of different types of trees are found in a place, that is known as the mixed stand. And if the trees are of different species, then it is not suitable for commercial exploitation. So for commercial exploitation, that means when the trees are cut for the purpose of selling, that all the trees must be of the same species. So it will be easy for the vehicle to cut, because these huge trees are cut with the help of machine. So it will be easy to cut with the help of the machines. And if it is done, if the trees are of all the same category, of the same species. But in the taiga, coniferous tree grows in the pure stand. This means that the single species of trees dominates a large area, making it easier to exploit them commercially. Commercially means for the purpose of business. Lumbering is carried out in two regions of Canada, as I have already said, that in the states of Quebec and Ontario in the east and British Columbia in the west. Lumbering in Canada is done by highly skilled forest workers. They are known as the lumberjacks. So lumbering is done by lumbering is the economic activity, and the people who do it, that is the skilled forest workers, they are known as the lumberjacks. The life of lumberjack is a hard one. Till recently, lumbering was carried out only in the winter, when the sap from the tree, that means the liquid, a type of gum comes out from the tree, ceased to flow, the ground was covered in snow and the rivers froze. A camp was first. Now how the lumberjacks used to come for this economic activity? At first a tent was made, and all the structures, that is the construction where the lumberjacks will stay, these were made up of wood, because ample wood is available there. So it was made up of wood, built with logs. The lumberjacks arrived at the camp following the onset of winter. Just before the beginning of the winter, they used to come. They returned in summer when the lumbering season was over. But nowadays, lumbering is done throughout the year. So previously it was done only before the onset of winter. Just winter was coming, before that it was done. Nowadays, lumbering is not limited to just the winter season. Thus, lumberjacks are employed all around the year. So, lumberjacks are also getting an opportunity to earn throughout the year. But prior to that, they could earn only during the summer season, only during the winter season. The lumberjacks are employed all year round. The camps have become bigger and better, and now support settled communities of workers. Communication system has improved. Now in between, let me explain you two things. One is the definition, the differences between hardwood tree and the softwood tree. Now, from the very term, you might feel that the hardwood means that the trees are hard, and the softwood means that the trees are soft. It has nothing to do with the relative explanation, the relative hardness or the softness of the tree. It has nothing to do. Now, hardwood trees will produce seeds, just a difference in the process of reproduction. Hardwood trees have a seed which has a hard protective covering, or it may be hard or it may be a soft covering. But softwood trees do not have any sort of covering. Hardwood trees are usually deciduous. Softwood trees are usually evergreen. They are found in the evergreen. Hardwood trees are very hard trees. Hardwood trees are usually used for the construction purpose, whereas softwood are used to make paper, cardboard, rayon, and examples of hardwood trees are mahogany, maple, elm, oak, whereas the examples of softwood trees they are, say for example, chirpine, spruce, redwood, fir. So these are the examples of the softwood trees. So remember, hardwood and softwood, it has nothing to do with the relative hardness and softness of the wood. Rather, it depends upon its way of the trees, how the trees reproduce. So hardwood trees have a, say for example, mango. Mango is a hardwood tree because its seeds has a hard outer covering. It has a outer covering. On the other hand, softwood trees, the softwood trees like the cheer pine, the spruce, the redwood, they do not have any outer covering. They do not have any outer covering. So this is the difference between the softwood and the hardwood trees. So today we will do up to this. Next day we will start with the remaining portion of this chapter. Till then, all of you take care. Go through the chapter, go through the video. So once again, take care. Goodbye to all of you.